In the final trailer of Venom: The Last Dance, the god of all symbiotes was shown, but fans are doubtful whether this movie will be able to show the form of this character, which fans know. The final trailer of Venom: The Last Dance brought something new. The previous trailer had upset the fans a bit, but with this trailer, Sony has told that their writers have read the comics to make this film, where showing a god-level entity is now exciting the fans, and somewhere it is understood that for the last adventure of Venom, Sony will not stop himself, but will go all out with the King in Black. This character is so great that I wish we see it in the MCU. Along with all this, we are also getting a hint of the arrival of another new symbiote. So friends, I am Jack, and today I am going to break down the final trailer of Venom: The Last Dance. Here, the origin of Knull will also be discussed. So, keeping in mind the spoilers, let's start. With the reveal of Knull in this trailer, the atmosphere of the entire Venom movie series has changed. If you remove Knull from the trailer, then there is not much difference between this trailer and the first trailer. So, I am dividing this trailer breakdown into 3 parts. First, what extras were shown to us in this trailer. Second, who is the Knull? And third, now with the arrival of Knull, which way will Eddie Brock's story go? So let's first talk about what extras were shown in this trailer. Most of the scenes in this trailer were from the first trailer, where we were shown the fight between Eddie and this creature. Now that we know that Knull is involved here, I can clearly say that this creature is inspired by Knull's symbiote dragon. The symbiote dragons were created by Knull. Along with the appearance of this creature to conquer different worlds, we also saw Chiwetel Ejiofor's character, who is playing the role of most likely General Orwell Taylor, who has set out with his team, the jury, to catch Eddie and his symbiote, and this trailer shows that Eddie and his symbiote will be caught and separated. Juno Temple's character has an important role in this movie. Looking at this trailer, it seems that Juno and Chiwetel Ejiofor are searching for Venom together, but when they face a big problem, Knull's symbiote dragons, then maybe they will side with Eddie. We also see Patrick Mugan, who is clearly under the influence of the symbiote, and he will be seen in his symbiote form, whose name is Toxin. Just a few days ago, a picture of a green symbiote came online, about which fans were confused whether it was Lasher or someone else, but now it is clear from the green color of Patrick's eyes that it is Toxin. In the last trailer breakdown, I talked about the High Mind, and in this trailer, Venom himself is telling Eddie about Knull, and overall this trailer is giving an awesome comedic vibe, whether we talk about the airplane scene in the beginning, or we talk about bonding with a horse, or we talk about stealing the clothes of this man in Las Vegas who is doing some wrong things in a public place. Although my favorite is Venom's gambling addiction. It somehow tells that Venom is a child at heart whom Eddie keeps teaching and explaining everything all the time. Plus, where Venom used to eat people without saying anything earlier, the same Venom is now apologizing for slapping people. This shows that Venom has gone through tremendous character development, and if he or Eddie ends in this movie, it will be very sad, although it is not confirmed. Now, let's talk about Knull. I would like to tell you the story of Knull. It is a very good story. Before the creation of the universe, there was nothing. Only darkness. Knull was here. In this dark emptiness. This space was his home. But then, an explosion happened. Celestials appeared in it. God-level beings who named this emptiness as space and started filling it. Knull said to his creation that this place which you are calling space is not empty, nor is it yours that you have come here to create something. This emptiness, this void is alive. It breathes and has teeth. And then Knull made a symbiote sword, and with that sword, he cut off the head of one of the Celestials. The rest of the Celestials imprisoned. Knull in the void for this, where he started his work inside the cut, ahead of that Celestial, where he created the first symbiote from shadows. The first symbiote was shaped like a sword. He reshaped the sword in the celestial fire. His creation of the forge was unclean. The noise and fire hurt the symbiote. That's why symbiotes are afraid of fire and noise. But Knull's symbiote sword was complete. Then he started killing those who brought light to the void with his symbiote sword. People named his sword All Black Necrosword and God's Lair. Knull did not stop, but while fighting a creation god, he fell on Gaur's planet from where Gaur got hold of the Necrosword. Knull was alone, away from his Necrosword. Only then did he discover that he could bond with beings weaker than himself and control them. From there, he started the symbiote hive, and he was their hive mind. Their god host, he creates his symbiote dragons and sends them to different planets to destroy the light of those planets and bring darkness. 2 of these symbiote dragons came to Earth and encountered Thor. Thor's thunder broke the connection between the symbiote beings and Knull, and he started looking for a host using his own mind. Thor's thunder gave him honor and nobility, which was poison for Knull. Those millions of symbiotes together drowned Knull in his own creation. He drowned in the darkness of the symbiotes. All the symbiotes surrounded Knull in their huge crowd, and that crowd became Knull's prison, and prison is called Clintar in the symbiote language. Just like Venom had told in the first movie that this is his home planet, while the truth is that he has imprisoned the darkest entity of the universe there. Now, you must be feeling how big a deal it is to see Knull in the trailer of Venom: The Last Dance. But I don't think Knull will have a big role in this movie. Rather, Knull will most likely be teased in the movie, where a big arc will be revealed in the future. But Sony is saying that this is Venom's last movie, The Last Dance. This is where the third part of this video comes in. With Knull's appearance, you remember which way the story will go now. In the first Venom movie, Venom bonds with Eddie's ex-wife and Wang. Here Venom gets separated from, but there is a small detail about the symbiote. Before separating from any being with which the symbiote connects, it leaves its codex in that body. Now in the comics, when Venom got separated from and Wang after bonding, he left his codex in her, which combined with Anne's worm and got pregnant. After which she gave birth to the first naturally created human symbiote hybrid, which is Dylan Brock. Now Dylan Brock is as powerful as Knull. If anyone can challenge Knull, then it is Dylan Brock, whom we can see in future Venom movies. If Eddie and Venom's adventure ends here, then the story will continue with Dylan Brock. Although, all these things are theories right now, but somewhere in the Venom movies, all these pieces are placed in their respective places in the trailer. Venom is remembering his and Eddie's old times. Reese Frahn's character is talking about sacrifice here. The trailer is clearly trying to show that this could be the last ride of Venom and Eddie. So, friends, this was the breakdown of the final trailer of Venom: The Last Dance. Do you think that this movie will work to revive the franchise for Sony? Only time will tell. If you like the video, then definitely like and share this video. And for many such super content, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you guys for watching Nerdholic.